We are your voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM, Indiana in the Morning. We're brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Our interviews are presented and protected by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. With us this morning in the studios, Dawn McCracken, Shannon Rowe. Good morning, ladies. Welcome to Indiana in the Morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Now, you're representing the Indiana Quota Club.
Yes.
And we'll get to some of the activities that the Quota Club does during the year. But you have, I think this is an annual tradition for Indiana County, your annual Christmas home tour. Tell us about that.
Yes, thank you. That is correct. This year is our fourth annual Christmas home tour, where we will be touring 5 beautifully decorated homes in Indiana. In addition to that is the Clark House. It has a historical building as well connected to it that you can look through all kinds of artifacts and historical items through the decades. We will be having this tour on December 7th. It's a Saturday from 4 to 8. Registration starts at 3. And the registration we're excited about this year as well. It will take place at the Jimmy Stewart Museum.
Yeah, and the Jimmy Stewart Museum has a lot of new exhibits going on, which we're excited about. So your tour ticket includes free admission to the museum. They're going to have It's a Wonderful Life exhibit with posters and movie stills. They are also going to have a Festival of Trees with different trees decorated with themes of Jimmy Stewart and his life. And there's lots of new items in the gift shop to take a look at.
Now, this is a walking tour?
Yes.
Right?
So we have the houses split on 3 on one side of Philadelphia Street and 3 on the other. So you may need to drive to one side and park and then be able to walk at 3 of them and then the other side and do the same.
4th year for your Christmas home tour here in Indiana. How did this all get started?
So Quota has 3 major fundraisers through the year that we raise money that all goes back into our local community. And when one fundraiser goes away, we brainstorm and come up with other ways to bring money in to then give back out. So the Christmas home tour started 4 years ago. We contact homeowners in the local area. We try to find historical homes in the downtown area, which we've been able to do successfully for the last 4 years. They graciously open up their homes. We try to sell as many tickets as possible. You can...
This year we have 350 tickets available.
Okay, that was one of my questions.
Yeah.
What kind of response have you had in the previous years?
Tremendous. We have always sold over 300 tickets. And so if you would like to tour, then you need to get your tickets quickly because they are going fast.
Yes, and tickets are available at the Indiana County Tourist Bureau, Woody Lodge Winery, from any Quota member, Hellwig Insurance Agency, and on our website at indianapaquota.org.
I think I know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it anyhow. You don't take 300 people to each house at the same time, do you?
Correct. So when you register at the Jimmy Stewart Museum, you will be given a brochure. And in the brochure is a map of the homes. And you can start at any which home that you choose. And it creates a good flow through the day.
Now, these homes are decorated for the Christmas season.
Yes.
Right? And how do you choose which homes you're going to visit? Is that a time-consuming process?
It is, actually. We start in late spring, early summer. We take a walk sometimes down through the downtown area, and we also then start asking people who know other people that own those homes, and we meet with them. We tell them a little bit about ourselves, what we're doing this for, and the homeowners have just been absolutely wonderful to open up their homes, allow 350 people to come through them. They know it's a good cause, and they jump right on board.
With us this morning here on Indiana in the Morning, we're speaking with Dawn McCracken, Shannon Rowe, Indiana Quota Club, their annual Christmas home tour. And I would think that each year you try to get different homes to visit, right?
We do.
Yeah.
This year, the 5 homes that are on the tour are unique from last year. We do have one that was featured on our first year. So we like to change it up and give a reason for visitors to come back and keep attending the tour.
Mm-hmm. Just doing some thinking here. Could this one day develop? Maybe you do some historic buildings in the Indiana area as well.
We have yes, we've actually talked about that. There are a lot of beautiful churches that are historic. There are also some law offices and older buildings that is a wonderful idea.
Now, right now, your tour is confined to Indiana Borough, correct?
Correct.
But there's a possibility you could open that up to some places throughout the county as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. There are a lot of housing developments with beautiful homes that decorate beautifully through the Christmas season, and we would love to someday even take our tour on the road into one of those as well.
I would imagine folks have a lot of fun when they take these tours, don't they?
Absolutely. To start out with registration and to be able, as part of your ticket, to tour the Jimmy Stewart Museum is fantastic. It's a great way to start. There are some new things this year that are exciting. The gift shop has expanded. There are items in there for sale. They're wonderful. The 9 Christmas trees that will be decorated, you will see, along with all the memorabilia and the wonderful things to learn about Jimmy Stewart.
Now, do you have specific tour guides from the Quota Club, or is it the person that lives in the home?
So,
or a combination of both?
Good question. So we do have Quota members at every home, as well as the homeowners if they choose. And once you go to one house, then you choose, again, which house you're going to go to next. Mm-hmm. So it's self-guided as well.
Okay. Now, some of the other activities that take place during the year for the Indiana Quota Club, what are some of the other things that you folks do?
Sure. Well, our next large fundraiser after this is our Sound Beginnings. That goes to help the Alice Paul House. And it's a fundraiser that has live music, silent auctions. It's a great one for that. Mm-hmm. We also have helped other organizations such as Big Hearts, Little Hands, back to school programs, Justice Works.
And then the fundraiser that follows Sound Beginnings is our Quota 5K that you can attend in June. For all of you runners out there, it's a great warm-up to marathons. And it's just a great time. We have that race is on the Hoodlebug, so it's a beautiful 3 miles to run.
Your Sounds Beginning project, when does that take place and where is that held?
Sound Beginnings, we have typically at the end of January, beginning of February, and we have had it in several locations. Last year we had it at the Eagles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, and right now they're working on finalizing some details. So you can follow us on our website or on Facebook for more details as they get those together. We do know that we are looking at the end of February, beginning of March, I believe, for that fundraiser, just because it was so soon after the holidays. Mm-hmm. We wanted to make sure it was successful and people were able to attend.
Part of the proceeds from that fundraiser will go to the Alice Paul House, as well as our scholarships that we give to anybody who is attending IUP for speech and hearing, mm-hmm. as well as other scholarships given out to other students.
And I believe that you also help to support the Salvation Army's Treasure for Children program, correct?
Yes.
We do. We're actually getting ready to do some shopping on December 9th. So we're excited for that. It's great. Our Quota members are close. It's fun to get together and be able to help the community, but yet we have fun at the same time.
And you're also involved in the Miracle League of Indiana County.
That's correct. We have donated money for the great program they have there. It's a great opportunity, again, to reach out and help the community. In addition to the fundraisers, we also donate our time. Mm-hmm. We just had the turkey-thon that we've had many Quota members there raising money for the turkey-thon. We do bowling for kids and many other opportunities to get out there and serve our community.
Now, the Quota Club's been around for a long time, hasn't it?
It has. It's been around for 100 years. Wow. Our local chapter has been here for 64 years, and we currently have 50 active members.
And you're looking for 50 more.
Absolutely.
How do folks become involved in the Quota Club?
Several ways. You can talk to a Quota member and come along to a meeting with us. We would love to host you, as well as you can get on. We have an Indiana PA Quota site, and you can get on our Facebook page. Both of those places will also give you information about how to become a member.
Now, is Quota Club women only?
It is not.
Okay.
Anybody can join. We have had male members before. Currently, right now, I think we are mostly women, but we would love to have the men come along and help us serve the community as well.
How often do you meet as a group?
We meet once a month. We meet for dinner, and then we have our meeting afterwards. It's a nice time of fellowship and to learn where we're at and what we're doing.
You meet at the same place all the time?
We do. We meet at the Indiana Country Club.
Okay.
And it's every third Wednesday of the month.
Okay, again, let's review the Christmas home tour, which is coming up, at the beginning of December. Go through that information again for folks.
Sure. The Christmas home tour, it's the 4th annual Christmas home tour that will be held on Saturday, December 7th. Registration is from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Jimmy Stewart Museum. And the home tour, which allows you to self-navigate through 5 historic homes in the downtown area, as well as the Historical Society and the Clark House, is from 4 to 8 p.m.
Okay, do you find that you have folks that contact you during the year say, I'd like to have my home put on the tour for Christmas? Do you get any of that, or do you go out and find them?
It's a bit of both.
Uh-huh.
It's a word of mouth. We've actually had many prior homeowners say that it was a wonderful experience and reach out to their friends and neighbors who have prompted the next homes for the next years.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like it's always a fun event, and going to be another fun event this year. Anything else that we want the folks and the listeners to know about the Indiana Quota Club that we haven't covered yet?
We would just love if anybody is interested in finding out how they can be a part to reach out and contact us, and we'd be happy to talk with you. And it's a great organization. It's a great fellowship.
It's a great way to get to know new people within the community. It's a great organization.
Phone number that the folks can call if they have some interest in what we've talked about today?
Yes, you can reach myself at 724-599-7451. My name is Dawn. I'd be happy to talk to anyone who would like to have more information.
And my name is Shannon. My phone number is 724-549-1685. And again, I'd be just as happy to talk about the organization, assist with any questions, and help you find a way to purchase tickets if you're interested.
It's a great group. It takes a lot of people to come together to do these fundraisers, and everyone who is a part is happy to assist.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for joining us here this morning on Indiana in the Morning.